go! Time to find another memory fragment, Looky-Loo.
Roger, Roger, one moment, please. Well, I'm not really getting any tinglies today. Gotta really up my range for this one. Lovely looking eye telescope mode, activate!
He's really going all out, huh? Don't pull an eye muscle, buddy.
I found it! It's that away! Let's get to it!
Say your goodbyes!
Time to strike!
Ha! Lend me your power! Ha!
Saw that coming!
Let's go! Oh!
I just keep getting stronger! Think you can hit me?
Unite!
That's a knockout!
Told you
Let's
I had
finish
aces
this.
up my sleeve!
All right! Time to fuse!
Let's go! Unite!
All right!
Blitz!
Time to strike!
Legion! Ha!
Saw that coming! Not gonna work! Fuse! Take this!
Ha!
Think you can hit me? Not gonna work! Think you can hit me?
Let's
That's a
go!
knockout! Let's finish this!
Let's go! Let's go!
Ha!
Let's go!
Not gonna work! Saw that coming! Ha! It's up to you! Ha! Think you can hit me? Saw that coming! Not gonna work! Think you can hit me?
Let's go! Say your goodbyes!
Time to strike!
As one!
I better keep this up!
Take that!
Not gonna work!
Don't give
That's
up!
a knockout! Legion! gonna
Finish
work!
this!
They saw that coming!
Let's go!
Let's finish this!
Ah!
Leave it to me! Take this!
Unite! Blitz!
Yeah.
Let's go! Let's go! Ta!
Think you can hit me?
Take that!
Not gonna work!
Ta!
Think you saw that coming?
Ah!
Not gonna work!
I'm counting on you!
Time to strike!
Take that!
We're all Everyone, attack!
Ah! Take that!
Lend me a hand! Let's see how you handle this!
Found you, you sneaky little fragment.
You know the drill, guys. Let's sink!
I was once an orphan. Fortunately, an old wealthy couple in Sonrisa took me in and treated me as their own. They had no children. They were nice, honest people. The denizens of Sonrisa looked up to them and held them in high esteem. They taught me every aspect a member of such a reputable family should know. Etiquette, values, morals. The usual ho-hum principles of society. They told me to show honesty and integrity. If I did so, I would live a happy life surrounded by those who cared for me. They drilled their values into me as a child. I followed their instructions to the letter. I was sociable and consorted with many, just as they had told me. But I had a thirst. Nothing gave me joy. The old couple noticed my magical talents and nominated me as a candidate for the Oracion Sais. They told me to lead with integrity. They insisted that earning the admiration of the people of Sonrisa would bring me happiness. And with those words, they sent me away. Before long, His Majesty the Magus recognized my talents. I was accomplished. I had become Lady General of the Oracion Sais. I ruled over Sonrisa. I led with integrity, just as the old couple had taught me all those years prior. Soon, Sonrisa changed. People looked up to me with respect and admiration. And yet, my thirst remained. Nothing made me feel alive. I was merely existing. What did it matter to be admired? My thirst subdued me, and I did not know how to quench it. That is when His Majesty bid me to become the Hyperion. I fed on countless beings and became one of the most powerful denizens in Felicidad. His Majesty wanted to see this power for himself, and so he granted me with a duel. I cared not about strategy, tactics, or even victory. I was simply filled with anticipation. In the end, I was no match for him. He tore through my magic and eradicated half my body in an instant. A fatal wound. Even for a Reaper, I was dripping with fear. In my trepidation, I pondered my life's meaning. I had done nothing, gained nothing. I was nigh on a husk, waiting for the killing blow. It was my first experience with the depths of despair.
What a miserable fool. Believing you could become the Hyperion with such feeble power. And now you lie on the verge of death. So tell me, why do I see elation on your twisted face?
How true his words were. I was thriving. I was at the complete mercy of the overpowering presence that stood before me. In utter anguish, the throes of terror, I felt something. I finally felt something. This was ecstasy. My very existence was under threat. Such extreme fear finally gave me a reason for being. His Majesty graced me with the feeling of being alive. Finally, my thirst was quenched.
Pure insanity. However, I respect your dedication and risking your life to become the Hyperion. Very well. I shall allow you to live until my next Harvest Festival.
His Majesty spared my life that day. Before I knew it, I was healed and returned to the rose-gold land of Sonrisa. Oh, I was in pure ecstasy. Not because I survived. Oh, no. It was the fear. The fear of death was the only thing that made me feel alive. And no one else could satisfy my dread other than His Majesty. That is why I dedicate my life to serving him. Oh, soon after, I realized something peculiar. It felt nearly as good to inflict pain on another. Seeing the desperation in their faces slakes my thirst. It makes me feel alive again. Oh, and what do you know? I have an entire audience of souls to satisfy me. The denizens of Sonrisa who admire me so.
Another one of Lorraine's memories.
She had so many friends and people who looked up to her. Why didn't that make her happy?
How could someone live on fear alone?
Never would have expected someone that twisted could be in Felicidad. Not to mention she killed Anemone too. She's one sick puppy, that's for sure.
Just thinking about her makes my eye quiver. Also, I'm completely out of energy now.
Huh? Are you okay, Looky Loo? See? I told you he'd overdo it.
That means we're done for today. Let's head back.
To think that Lorraine could be so twisted.
Didn't she train under you when she was a kid, Gramps? What was she like back then?
To put it bluntly, she was perfect. She never acted out, but as brilliant as she was, her heart was never in it. She always seemed distant.
Maybe because she felt like she had no purpose in life.
If she's leaving this many fragments, Lorraine must be close to becoming lost.
Possibly. That may very well be the result of casting the Harvest Festival.
Oh, almost forgot. Any luck on finding Lei yet, Gramps?
We've expanded our search outside of Scentbelt. Unfortunately, there's still no sign of him.
I don't know, Ten. I'm not sure he'd be up to this, even if we did find him.
That's true. It's no wonder he's so afraid. He must be traumatized from what he saw as a kid.
That's certainly likely. It's hard to believe he would be mentally prepared for the battle to come.
You think he ran away because of that? I don't buy it for a second. He's working to steel himself and face his fears. I know he wouldn't just turn his back on this. He'd want to stand with us and get justice for Anemone. I believe in him.
Perhaps you're right. We've searched just about everywhere, but have yet to locate him. Never occurred to me that he actually might have headed for Sonrisa. Let's continue this conversation tomorrow. Keep up the good work.
You too, Gramps.
Good job, everyone.
I should have protected Anemone that day. Even if it cost me my life, I won't run away. Not ever again. I have to face my enemy, no matter who they are. Just like Ten. That's what I swore, and yet... Damn it! When I finally saw her again, I couldn't stop shaking. I thought I was better than this. I thought I'd finally overcome my fears.
It's another dream.
Dendro, I am going to kill God. I swear it. It was my fault that we lost Eleonora. And yet I must ask, will you lend me your strength one last time?
Of course. I would follow you anywhere. You know that.
Eleonora's divine punishment spread to me when I fed on her. I am aging rapidly. My body has started to numb, my vision fading. Feeding on monsters has slowed the process somewhat. However, I don't think that will work for much longer. Wild monsters just aren't enough.
But what else can we do? Producing more monsters takes time, as I'm sure you know.
We could use the replicants of Felicidad. Have them assist us with increasing the number of monsters.
Are you suggesting we turn the replicants into Farmagia? Very well. I'll take responsibility for their education.
Our Farmagia at our disposal will allow us to produce monsters on a massive scale. I will have more to feed on than ever before. At the rate I am aging, death may take me at any moment. If I die, the elemental spirits will disappear, and our paradise will come to an end. I have created a spell that forms a pact that will maintain the existence of these elementals. As long as the Pact Master lives, the elementals will continue to exist. That is why I wish for you to take on this duty.
Don't be so pessimistic, Luke. We're still unsure what's going to happen with you.
Worry not. I shall be taking the pact as well. Our paradise will live on, as long as one of us is still breathing.
Very well. Then make me a Pack Master as well.
I had already grown far too old. Just like my dear Eleonora, my power was slipping from my grasp like water through my fingers. There was still so much left to accomplish. I would not let it end like this. The continent of Eupore had a bountiful harvest this year.
Indeed. We did an outstanding job with the agriculture there. The population has increased immensely as well.
I believe the time has come for me to cast my ultimate spell there.
What? Are you saying you want to perform the feeding spell on a massive scale? Wait, hold on. We need to evacuate the replicants out of harm's way before you do any feeding.
That will not be necessary. It will be far more beneficial if I feed on them as well.
What are you talking about? Do you hear yourself, Luke? Those are people. Living, breathing beings. It's out of the question.
On the contrary, this is a chance to ensure their lives will not go to waste.
What?
They will become a part of me. And so I use the all-consuming spell and fed upon every living thing on the continent. The outcome was extraordinary. Not only was I able to stop myself from aging any further, I had managed to reverse the aging process entirely.
Luke, what have you done?
Look, Dentro! Are these results not astonishing? On top of regaining my previous form, I have attained more power than ever before. This spell consumes everything in the land, sparing not a single soul. I shall call it the Harvest Festival.
Luke!
I required more monsters, and to that end, more continents from which to produce them. I then created leaders for each continent to rule the subjects that lived there. Advanced replicants, special denizens infused with my own essence. They would rule over their respective lands as generals. And I took on the role of Magus, their superior who ruled above them all. I would repeat the ritual every time the aging process began anew. Whenever the time called for it, I would cast the Harvest Festival and feed once more.
Are you going to feed on the Horacion Says too? Just how far are you willing to go? Isn't there another way?
I have commanded the Horacion Says to perform research into becoming the Hyperion. Whoever contributes the least shall be consumed along with their continent during the Harvest Festival.
This is ridiculous. Their lives belong to them, and them alone.
As I said, their lives will not go to waste. I rule Felicidad. It exists to create the nutrition I need to survive. The lives of its inhabitants are a part of that purpose. They are the foundation upon which I shall finally attain the strength to defeat God.
Whoa, you gotta be kidding me. So this is the reason we exist? Why the Farmagia exist?